Hello everybody, this is Aleashea. I'm not really on here to talk about weddings and stuff. Actually, this video is called The Case of the Ex. Now, I I'm married, of course, yes, you all know that. Now, I'm not necessarily talking about my life, kinda, sorta, but what let me turn it down. Something's in my That's Tanisha Kelly, by the way. Wish You Love Me, love a song. Anyway, um, the case of the ex. Now, I just have a couple questions, then I'm gonna go into the whole video or what I'm talking about. First question is: has anybody ever had to deal with um your partner not so much as trying to hold on to their relationship or anything like that, or well, his ex, the relationship he had with his ex, but kind of not letting go of it entirely or entirely. That's the word, yeah, entirely. What I mean is, like, they're still cool with parts of their ex's family. Um, they still converse with some of their ex's family or friends and stuff like that. That is the only question I gotta ask. So when I said questions, I didn't necessarily mean it like that. I guess it is questions. I don't know. I'm blabbering about nothing. So I'm gonna give you all a scenario story type thing. You know, this young lady, she's with this guy. They seem happy. Everything's great. Everything's cool. But he is actually still cool with two main people in his ex's life. Um, the father and the I don't want to. I'm trying to change this story up so that I don't like just blatantly come out and just tell what I'm talking about. But they're still cool with a parent and a sibling of the ex. Now, the young lady, she feels like, you know, it's one thing of being cool, but corresponding with those people should be cut down to a minimum to just about none. Because at a point it becomes disrespect. Well, anyway, um, I feel like he shouldn't be talking to them. I really do. I feel like it is no point in him keeping in contact with them because all that's just going to do is whatever he talks to them about, whatever he asks them about, whatever they see on Facebook, or whatever the case is, it's just going to get back to the ex. So it's like the ex knows just about whatever's going on, not so much as in their relationship, but he's still there. And I feel like that. I feel like to a point that is disrespectful, and he shouldn't do that. I feel like it's wrong. Now, you could confront the person about it and, you know, hope and pray that they understand, or you could just let it go. And, I know that the young lady, she doesn't really want to let it go because she really loves him. She loves him a great, great deal. But at the same time, I don't really think she's willing to deal with all that comes along with that. And you know, I don't agree with it. I don't agree with it at all. I find it to be completely disrespectful, and I don't think it should be going on. I really don't. I think that all that correspondence and stuff should have been cut out a long time ago when the guy and the girl started dating. But it's just like me personally, that's just not something that you want to deal with in life. You want your relationship to be your relationship. You don't want any type of things from the past to come into the future, because that's what it is. It's the past. And you're supposed to leave those things in the past. So why exactly are we still dealing with this when it's supposed to be the past? It, to me personally, it seems like if it wasn't for much and if the circumstances were different, then the young man and his ex would probably still be together, or would have gotten together had the gotten back together, excuse me, had the circumstances have been different. Um, I with this video, you know, some people might see it, and some people might actually get offended by the fact that I made a video about it, but they shouldn't. They really shouldn't, because it's like I said, this is just my opinion. This is how I feel about it, and I'm entitled to that. But again, your ex is your ex for a reason. Your ex is your past. Your ex is someone that you're not dealing with anymore for a reason. Whether the reason be whether the reasons are your fault or the reasons are the other person's fault, there's a reason why you're not together. There's a reason why you didn't get back together. So I mean, let it go. There's no sense in holding on to something, or you know keeping in contact, or keeping that whole thing. Whether I don't know, it ticks me off, because I'm just like, I find that to be really disrespectful, completely disrespectful, utterly disrespectful. I don't think that person should be contacting or talking to the person's parents or the person's sibling. It's one thing if y'all got mutual friends with, but amongst you two. But if you're just like corresponding with them for no apparent reason, then why exactly? What was your purpose of moving on? There was no purpose of you moving on. You should have just stuck with that person if you felt like you didn't want to let that part of your life go. Don't drag somebody else in and then expect them to accept your corresponding with these people. You can't expect somebody to accept that. That's not fair to the person that you're expecting to accept that. It's not fair at all. It's wrong. And I personally, that's not something that I can accept. If I'm gonna accept that, then I might as well just went on and been by myself, or we just would have went on and just been friends or something like that, because there's no need in my accepting. I'm not gonna put my heart out on the line and feel like I'm doing it for no reason, because you want to continue to have a relationship with your ex's friends and or family. That's just my opinion. I mean, maybe I'm wrong for feeling like that. I don't want to sound like a mad black woman. I don't want to sound like a black woman with an attitude, because that's automatically what they expect from us. You know what I'm saying? But that's just how I feel. I feel like it's wrong, and I don't agree with it at all. At all. I just don't agree with it, and it continues to happen. Seriously, it continues to happen. And I don't want to feel like, you know, I wouldn't want to feel like I made a mistake by taking that step in life, or because, you know, the person it just seems to me like the person doesn't want to let go. I don't want to feel like I made that mistake in life. Yeah. Another thing that gets me is the okay, let's just say you're cool with the fact that, you know, the person is your partner is still corresponding and or friendly with someone that's close to their ex. Okay. When the person starts to disrespect you, excuse my language, there's a fucking problem. Seriously, there is a motherfucking problem. You know, um, I was actually, ooh, I just went dark for a second. I was actually in that situation where I felt I didn't know I was being disrespected because it wasn't one of those situations where it was bam right out there in my face. But later on, I found out that I was actually being disrespected. And it's funny because I know that a couple of the people are going to see this video. So since they're going to see this video, I might as well just go ahead and say whatever I gotta say. Um, Personal opinion, boo boo. Um, to disrespect me just made you look even worse than what you already did. Um, I feel like you made a fool out of yourself. God doesn't like ugly, and remember that. And if I have anything to do with it, which I will have something to do with it, you will not be there. So please remember that. Remember that, okay? And I'm saying that as a angry black woman. Yes, I am. At this point, my whole facade has changed because right now I'm an irritated black woman. You will not be there if I have a lot to do with it. If I can, you will not be there. And if you make it there, you will leave early. So there's no need to unpack your car. There's no need to get a hotel room because you will not be there. And that's just how I feel. I know this video is probably going to get me in a lot of trouble. So with that being said, I've been on here for 11 minutes and I probably sound like I've been rambling on about absolutely nothing. So I'm just going to go ahead and I'm going to turn this off. And I hope everybody has a great day. It's raining here where I'm at in Habitat Grace, Maryland. It is raining and it's cold outside. And my birthday will be here in the next, what's today? Today is the 14th. I have 13 days till my birthday. 13 days. I'm so excited. Kind of, sort of. But anyway, if anybody has any comments on this video, please feel free to leave them. I don't really get a lot of views on this page. I really don't. I don't get a lot of views of these videos. But just in case, if you have something to say, just let me know. I'll respond. Email me if you will. I don't mind. But you guys have a great day.